Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I'm Hasham. This is the second video on inventory management. Last video I have explained you the meaning of the term inventory, components of inventory, that is inventory of raw material, inventory of work in progress and finished goods. Then I have explained you motives for holding the inventory. Now in this video, two more topics I am going to cover up, that is objectives of inventory management and secondly factors determining the level of inventory. In examination, these concepts are frequently asked, and that too, a theory is very important. So if you focus only on solving the problem, you are only half knowledged, because you don't know what is the concept, what is the meaning of the term concept, why it is applied, how it is applied. So remember, the theory is the foundation for any subject. So don't neglect, don't ignore theory, have some patience and listen, watch the video from beginning till end to get the complete command. So if you have not watched the first video, I suggest you first of all go to the playlist of my channel. Select the subject Financial Management for BBA. Select the video of Inventory Management Theory 1. Be perfect. Then we'll start the next one. So before explaining the objectives, take the screenshot of the points which I have written, then I'll explain. Now, objectives of inventory management. Why inventory management is required? What are the objectives? So, inventory is the third major current asset after the first two, that is cash and receivables. So, these three are the main components of current assets. So, inventory is one of the important current assets. Every business, particularly manufacturing business, will have large quantity of inventory. Even trading business, they will also maintain inventory, but only finished goods. But in manufacturing organization, all the three, inventory of raw material, inventory of work in progress, inventory of finished goods. Now, inventory refers to the assets. Refers to the assets which will be sold in the normal course of business. It's a circulating asset. Inventory is a circulating asset because it goes on changes. It will not remain same. It will be converted into cash. Then the efficient management of inventory is essential for the maximization of owner's wealth. That means this is also one of the assets. The business is investing in this asset called inventories. So they should get sufficient return on the inventories so that the owner's wealth will get maximized. That is the objective of financial management. The two conflicting objectives of inventory management are, two objectives are there and both are conflicting, opposite. The first is maintain large inventory for efficient and smooth production and sales. A large quantity of inventory we should maintain so that production should be smooth and also we can be able to sell the goods on time to customers. There should not be any delay in supplying the goods. That is the first objective. Second objective is to maintain a minimum investment in inventories to maximize the profitability. See here, only that much inventory we should keep that is required. If we keep excess inventory, what will happen? The money will be blocked. There are chances of spoilage or deterioration or obsolescence. Many insurance cost will be there, rental charges will be there, storekeeping charges will be there. So minimum investment should be made in inventories in order to increase the profitability. So these two objectives, large inventory should be kept so that the production and sales should be smooth, and minimum investment should be made so that the profitability will be more. But excessive and inadequate inventories are not desirable. Neither excessive inventories nor inadequate inventories. Both are bad. Both should be avoided, not desirable. The goal of the firm is to determine and maintain optimum level of inventory. Ultimately, what is the objective? What is the goal? To maintain optimum level of inventory, neither high nor low. An optimum level of inventory should be maintained. The firm should avoid a situation of overinvestment and underinvestment of inventories. Neither should be overinvestment nor there should be underinvestment. Adequate investment we should make. Then the consequences of overinvestment are, if the firm makes overinvestment in inventory, what will happen? A number of negative points will arise. What is the negative point? Excessive carrying cost of storage, handling and insurance. Storage cost will increase. Rental charges will increase. The storekeeper charges will increase. Insurance cost will increase. And then spoilage, deterioration. All these are the storage cost. If you keep more inventory, more storage cost will incur. Secondly, physical deterioration of certain goods or raw material while in storage. There is a tendency that if you keep the raw material for a long period of time, it will get spoiled. It will get deteriorated. That is also one of the loss. If we keep excessive inventory, if we keep over investment in inventory. Thirdly, unnecessary tie-up of funds and loss of profit. Idle money will not generate any income. And unnecessarily, if you block the funds in inventory, it will not give us return. For example, only 2 lakh rupees of inventory is sufficient. But you have invested 5 lakh rupees in inventory. Excess 3 lakh rupees unnecessarily tied up. Money will not be free for the business. The business has to pay the cost on the funds. जहां से भी पैसा रेज कर रहे हैं उसके ऊपर कॉस्ट लगता है, इंटरेस्ट पे करना, डिविडेंड पे करना. अगर वो पैसा लाकर अगर आइडल अगर रख देंगे तो डेफिनेटली द बिजनेस विल लूज, द प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी विल कम डाउन. देन सिमिलरली द फर्म शुड आल्सो अवॉइड अंडर इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑफ इन्वेंटरी. अगर कम रखे इन्वेंटरी में तो दैट इज आल्सो ए प्रॉब्लम. So what are the evils if we keep under investment? The major danger of inadequate investment in inventory are production holdups. That means there is a possibility that the production will get interrupted. The production will be stopped due to lack of material. So that is the problem if under investment of inventory is made. Secondly, failure to meet delivery commitments. We cannot stop the customers. We cannot say to the customers, wait, after some time, after a period of time, we'll supply the goods. No, the customer will not wait. The customer will go to the competitor's business. So, we cannot be able to satisfy the needs of the customers if we have less inventory. So, these are the evils of keeping under investment in inventories. Thus, the aim of inventory management is to avoid both excessive and inadequate investment in inventory for the smooth production and sales. So ultimately, aim of inventory management is to avoid both no excessive inventory and no inadequate inventory so that the production and sales should go smoothly. Then efficient and effective inventory management should ensure. So if we have efficient and effective inventory management, what does it tell? First of all, ensure a continuous supply of raw material to facilitate uninterrupted production. So if we have efficient and effective inventory management control, then it will ensure that there is continuous flow of material to production. The production will never stop due to lack of material. The production smoothly will run. So that is the requirement, that is the objective, that is the goal. Then maintain sufficient stock of raw material in period of short supply. The market is completely dynamic. At any time, there may be a possibility that there is a shortage of material in the market. So in order to face the situation of shortage of material in the market, we must have some stock of raw material. Then thirdly, maintain sufficient inventory of finished goods for the smooth sales operation. That means we are producing to sell the goods to customers. We should supply to the goods to the customers smoothly when as and when it is required. So if you want the smooth flow of goods, that means sales operation, we must have inventory of finished goods. If sufficient inventory of finished goods if we maintain, then we can easily conduct smooth sales operations. Next one, control investments. Control investment inventory and keep it at the optimal level. Because this is also an asset which require investment. So minimum investment should be made in inventory so that our profitability will increase. If we make excessive investment, our profitability will come down, because keeping money idle in inventories will not give us return. So efficient and effective inventory management ensures all these four items. Now, inventory management covers. Actually, inventory management is a very wide concept. It includes a number of activities. It's not a single act. Many acts are there, many activities are there in inventory management. What are the activity? It covers a large number of issues, including fixation, maximum and minimum level. In the coming video, I am going to do the problems on levels. So they will keep, a business will keep maximum level, minimum level, reorder level, danger level, all different levels are kept. That is a part of inventory management. Secondly, fixation of minimum, determining size of inventory to be carried. Second point, size of inventory to be carried. How much on an average inventory we should keep? How many kilogram of material, how many units of finished goods we want to keep? That also will come within the inventory management. Then decision about the issue price policy. One more concept is, at the time of issuing the material, at what price it should be issued, because the prices are different at different purchases. The purchase price are different. So at what price we should issue. Next one is determining and setting up receipt and inspection procedure. When materials are purchased, immediately it should not be dumped in the stores. Before keeping it in stores, it has to be inspected. The material has to be received and inspected properly. If it is good type material, no damaged material are there, then only it will be passed to stores. So some procedure will be there for receiving and inspecting. That also comes within the ambit of inventory management. Next, determining the economic order quantity, EOQ. What is EOQ? In the next video I am going to explain you, and we have problems also on EOQ. Economic ordering quantity. Then providing proper storage facilities. Inventories have to be properly kept in the stores or go down. Because if we carelessly put the inventory, it will be spoiled, it will be damaged. So proper space, proper area should be there to keep the material properly. The next one is keeping check on obsolescence. Obsolescence means outdated. The material should be used as soon as possible. If we keep the material for a long period of time, it may become outdated. It will not be in a usable form. So we should avoid obsolescence. The next is setting up effective information system with regard to inventories. That means proper information system should be made. Then how the material will be ordered, how it is received, how it should be inspected, how it should be stored, how it should be issued to production. For complete this one, procedure. Some procedure should be followed. So all these things will come under the concept of inventory management. The next topic, last topic, is factors determining level of inventories. The level of inventories, how much inventory we should keep, it depends on 5 factors. The first factor is usage during the period. Actually, inventory depends on the usage. If we have to find out how many units of material are used daily, how much quantity of material is consumed during a period of time, on that basis we have to order, we have to keep the material. If material usage is more, if our material requirement is more, then level of inventory will also be more. Similarly, it depends on the sales also. If our sales are more, demand is more, then more stock should be kept. So usage of the inventory during the period, that is the first factor we have to consider while keeping the level of inventory. Second one is lead time. Lead time means the time gap between placing the order and receiving the goods. See, whenever we have to place the order, if we place the order immediately, we will not receive. Some suppliers will take 5 days, some suppliers will take 10 days, even some suppliers may take 1 month to supply the goods. So the time gap between placing the order and receiving the goods is called lead time. If more lead time is there, more inventory should be kept, because during that lead time continuously material should be issued to production. That much material we should keep. So more lead time, more level of inventory we should maintain. If the lead time is less, that means within 2 days we can be able to get the material. So why to keep excessive inventory? We should keep less level of inventory because lead time is less. Next one is trade discount. Normally how much to buy depends on trade discount. Some suppliers will give trade discount on bulk buying. So when we purchase in large quantity, we may get trade discount. So that factor should also be considered in fixing, in determining the level of inventory. Next one is production cycle period. Production cycle means the time duration to complete the production. That is work in progress. If more time is required in processing the goods, that means work in progress period is more. So more level of inventory we require. If the production process duration is less inventory is required. Last one is demand for the product. If we are having fair demand, good demand in the market, that means we have to keep large stock also. Because demand is high, so we have to keep the finished goods stock also high. Suppose the demand is very low, so why to keep excessive finished goods? We'll keep less finished goods because the demand of the product in the market is less. So these are the factors which determine the level of inventory to be kept. So in this video, I have explained you about the objectives of inventory management and factors that determine the level of inventory. So if you are satisfied, give a like to the video, share my channel among your friends, and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Apart from that, I have started the members club also. Become a member in that membership club. Definitely you can watch specific videos which are not available to all. Some specific videos I am uploading in the members club. So join the membership. Inshallah, we will continue the next topic in the next video.